Let's get into this pre-poo, y'all. Do y'all see the definition, the hydration, the movement? Let's get into this hair. So before I go into any detail, welcome back to my channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It looks like 89% of my views are coming from non-subscribers, and I feel like I've been consistent. So can y'all show some love and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so that you know when I post a new video and all that cute stuff. So I'm gonna get right into my hair. So this side already has my concoction in it. So the reason why I use pre-poo is to condition my hair. So this is like kind of like an extra step. It's not necessary. I'm only doing it because I just took my braids out and my hair was feeling crispy, like crispy. So I was like, let me show my hair some love, do a little deep conditioning treatment. I had my braids in for like, I want to say 3.5 weeks. But let me just show you guys what my hair looks like without the product, just so y'all get an idea of what we're working with. Y'all can see my actual hair pattern and everything. So this is product, no product. Let's make our pre-poo. So we're using aloe, olive oil, and I'm using an avocado just because I had one just laying around and I didn't want it to expire. But you don't need an avocado for this recipe. You only need the aloe and the olive oil. So this got a little messy. If you look at my previous video, which I'll link above, you'll see that it was a little less like messy when I did it the first time. For some reason, this aloe was feeling a little frisky today. It was giving me a hard time. But I would recommend using either half an aloe leaf or the whole aloe leaf, depending on the length of your hair and the density. So if you can see, I'm just putting some aloe in my hair because it's all over the place and I just need somewhere to put it. And that's a good start. Just put it in your hair if you can. There's no harm in it. So I'm just adding in the avocado that I mentioned, but you can skip this part unless you need some extra moisture and you happen to have one laying around as well. Then we want to just put a little bit of olive oil and blend that up really nicely until it's nice and smooth, but not super liquidy because it's going to be hard to apply. This is how the product looks. Nice and gooey and ooey and wooey. You want to get the roots, the scalp. Aloe is really good for your scalp. And if you haven't, go check out my video on my deep conditioning protein and avocado treatment. So I ramped this up a notch and I use both. So in this one, I use aloe and avocado with a little olive oil, I wasn't going to put the oil, but I was like, I love olive oil, so I put it anyway. So let's get into the application, guys. It's really important to make sure that you put this on your hair from root to tip. And also while you're applying it, to make sure that you're going in with your fingers and detangling your hair. The main purpose of a pre-poo is to detangle your hair before you wash it. So I know I said conditioning earlier, but it also is a way to detangle your hair so that it's easier to wash throughout wash day. So easier to condition, easier to detangle, and easier to comb after you've washed all of the products out of your hair. So I'm just applying it to my whole head to make sure that my entire head of hair is saturated and that it's fully coated in the product so that I can get into the detangling. In order to ensure that my hair does not tangle up again, I'm putting it into some chunky twists to make sure that the section of hair that I already worked with is out of the way and I can move on to the next section without it being in my way, getting detangled again, wasting extra product on a section that I already did. So it just gives some order to the situation that we have going on here. It's really important to make sure that your hair is fully saturated from root to tip because you are working with dry hair originally. So you want to make sure that you have product all over your entire head of hair and that your hair is weighed down so that when you go in with the comb, you don't have to worry about any dry spots, any knots that you might run into. Everything will be ready to detangle and it'll be fully covered in product. So just to run you guys through the benefits of aloe, aloe is also really good to use as a gel for curl definition and just for hold and pretty much everything. Like aloe is that girl. So as you guys can see, I have a lot of definition here and my hair kind of looks like I could just form it into a wash and go if I didn't put the avocado in. So just to let you guys know, aloe is, you know, it's a jack of all trades. This is what I have so far. I haven't like actually combed it out yet, so hopefully that's the bulk of it. So this next step is really important. This is where I go in with my wide tooth comb and I detangle my hair with the product. So you don't want to skip finger detangling and go straight in with the comb because you have to remember that you did just take your hair out of a protective style. So it is more susceptible to breakage and all that stuff that we don't want. So make sure that you finger detangle your hair first. Make sure that every strand is coated with product and then you can go in with your detangling comb. So as you guys can see, I'm detangling my hair really gently. I'm holding the roots and I'm combing the bottoms out first. This is really important when you have product in your hair, especially a pre-poo such as this one, because you don't want to comb from root to tip and rip your hair out. So make sure you're combing from ends to roots. Okay, so this is my hair after I combed it out. I do not do discomfort. A style is uncomfortable is coming right out. So it's shower cap time. It's shower cap time. Oh. Alright, you want to set it and forget it. Yeah, get into the definition, the hydration, the moisture, the curl definition, the everything that this aloe has created. Like, do you guys see this? Like, normally when I wash my hair, just normally it's a frizzy mess, but thanks to my pre-poo, I'm off to a good start and I can go in and shampoo my hair now on hair that is already pretty much detangled. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thank you guys for watching and let me know if you try it in the comments. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment below if you plan on trying this on your next wash day and all that good stuff.